Hi, welcome to my Ask Nat video where every month I choose questions from the public to answer. I have a question from Mary, and Mary pretty much has been looking for a new job for some time now, and she hasn't been sure whether to share this information with her co-workers and some acquaintances to let them know that she is looking for a new job. She has told some close friends. Okay, so the messages today might relate to others of you out there. So if there's anything that clicks for you, if you're watching this video, then you know that it is a sign and a message from the angels too. That's how they work. Okay, so Mary, okay, firstly I'm going to show you this card here. Okay, so I've selected a few cards today, and this is an Archangel Michael card, and it says, you created this situation and you have the power to change it. And what I'm feeling and sensing in this card is it's definitely showing that you have been working to create a new job and a new future and a new reality for yourself through your work. And I know that you have been really trying to get on top of the law of attraction and so on, which has also come through here. So I'll just show you these two cards together. So this card here is all about manifestation and creating. See his big creating hand here, and there's a sense of freedom in the background, but also some if you can see there, the stormy kind of background as well, and it's all representing creation and things that are still in process. And I know for you that it is still in process, a work in progress, and you know this for yourself. So Archangel Michael is with you, and I know he has been with you in the past, and he is working with you personally and in terms of your career, and he is saying to lean on him to, you know, for your strength and to remind you of your personal power. And it's by no mistake that the crystal I chose for you here is lapis lazuli, which is a blue crystal, and that relates to not only strengthening one's third eye, and so you can see for yourself through your intuition, but really the strong meaning that I'm feeling for you is about your throat chakra. This is about your communication and expression, about your voice, and that really relates a lot to your question today. So there you go, that's by no accident there. So Archangel Michael is really wanting you to really work on strengthening your own sense of personal power, for you to feel that you are capable of achieving the goals that you are setting forth, even though it might seem a bit hazy and the picture is not quite clear yet, but it is something that is in the process and still happening. So that's really important for you to know as well. And there's a big message really for you to let all this go. Okay. So let go of all the excess thoughts that you're having, especially when two ways really. One is in terms of your own confidence in yourself, and also in the worries about this new job happening and other things in your life, and also in terms of other people. So you've questioned over time whether you should divulge your personal information to others that are around you, that are more like acquaintances and co-workers. And what the message is really saying here is to let all those thoughts go, to purify your thoughts, and let all that go, that it's all part of a kind of this little cooking pot of worry. And I'm just seeing it swirling all around is this worry. And you have this card here, and it says a beautiful affirmation: I no longer worry about the opinions of others. The opinions, and I'm really feeling that word opinions. So whether or not it relates to you sharing that you're job searching with other people or other areas in your life or from your past. But I feel that the word opinions is really makes my heart feel really heavy and almost sad. So something from your past or with you about caring about other people's opinions is something that's coming up for you to let go and release of. So it's definitely time to leave, the unhealthy situation, as it says here, another Archangel Michael card. So this is both a card that's saying, yes, you're on the right track about leaving your job and moving on to something new. And I think that you already know this for yourself. So it's a confirmation there. But also the unhealthy thoughts. And even though you've been working so hard on manifesting and trying to be positive and all those things, you're human like everybody else and like myself also. And it's not easy to do that 24/7. So it's time to let it all go. Let it all go. And my answer really to your question about whether to share, your job searching with others is I think it could be two ways. You could share your information with people, or you might choose not to. But I'm feeling that you're right, that it is better to keep it to yourself. And you have already shared it with some close friends. I know that one of the things you mentioned in your note to me was about networking is important for looking for new jobs. And yes, I completely agree. That's going out there and networking, and you know what that is for your industry and your job and what you're looking for. However, that doesn't need to be the co-workers that you're already working with. So hopefully you'll find some reassurance in that. Do you really need to share that you're looking for a new job with, people that you're working with every day for now until you find a new job? Because you're right in that it will create something in their mind. So if you did share with them, perhaps they would either, like you mentioned in your note to me, that they might want you to stay. They might feel that it makes it easier for them and other things. But I also feel that it might create some kind of people get scared when there's change. They start to fear their own selves and their position at work, and what's it going to mean for me, and she might be leaving, and and it does create a change in energy. So you are right in what you're thinking. However, if there is somebody in your that you work with who you do feel that would understand and that you do truly trust, then you make that decision for yourself. But I have this card here, which is a really powerful card. It says you are seeing the situation accurately, and I feel, Mary, that you do know for yourself the answer to this question. I feel that you are seeing this clearly when you look from your heart, and you know already. What I can also say about this card here is it's really symbological. So we have this falcon here with its wing pointing forward, and I see definitely you are on the right track with moving forward. You know this for yourself, but it's just so powerful. So I hope that you enjoy seeing it through this card as a validation, and also see on this this, I'm not sure what it is. Yes, it's both a vessel with the oar there, but it's also some kind of an object that's being balanced. So there's a sense of balance here, and that you will achieve balance in your forward direction. And see these two falcon heads here, they are also pointing in that direction. So it is showing really strongly that you are right in what you are feeling, and that the direction is positive for you in the future, and you're heading the right way. We've got the Eye of Horus here. So Horus was a god, and he ended up with one eye, and they called this the Eye of Seeing. And what do they say? I think it's the Eye of Horus as well. So this eye here, which you see in a lot of Egyptian artwork and iconography is, you know, the one eye of seeing, like the third eye, and it's so powerful. And also we have the moon in the background, which represents intuition. And these two objects here for me represent two eyes as well. And people often say that they see a face in the moon with the two eyes. So there's definitely a repetition in this, in the meaning here. So know that you are seeing things accurately, and that's very powerful for you. You do have this really strong desire to move on, which is shown here in the Eight of Water card. Water also represents emotions, and I'm feeling that for you, you have been going through so much emotional growth and change. So your desire to move on represents a moving onwards in your emotional growth. You're ready for a new stages, even though you might still carry some fear, but you're heading towards something much more meaningful in your life, and much more spiritual. But I'd like to just touch note on the emotional side first as well. Okay, because these three cards pop up, and this is an example of those of you listening of how even when you're asking about one question, often other things come up, and it's often related, or it could just be other things that are, you know, going on around you, and they can impact the question that you're asking about too. Okay, so here we have a sense of sadness and time to heal, and the need to forgive yourself or others. So I feel there's a lot family situation here, and the sadness, and you'll know personally what this means in your life. So that's something definitely to take note of. And the air represents the mental aspect. So it's like, even though it's talking about emotional sadness, there's the mental thoughts as well. So I see a lot of nesting here. So this is about family, yourself and your family, nesting, and just this nurturing and this time for this sadness and forgiveness. The angels really want you to know that your home is protected by angels. So not to fear or worry, and this can relate to your family and home life, but also to the question that you asked about the uncertain period of your life. So you can ask that you have 4 guardian angels on all the corners of your home to protect your home every day, and as well as your workplace. But I just sense some softness and vulnerability there. So they really want you to know that you and your loved ones are safe. And Archangel Michael is watching over you, so he will continue to work with you. So continue talking about your life purpose questions and also your confidence and other matters with him, and he will continue to protect you all. So the cards are really saying, just like the Eye of Horus, about following your own gut and that you are seeing things clearly. We have follow your heart here. And this really is saying the same thing as, you know, hold on to that vision that's so true to you. We have the peaceful doves here and the little young lamb, so signifying fresh new beginnings coming for you. And this lovely card that came up, the affirmation is, I understand that my true purpose is to give and receive love. And there's this big, beautiful heart. And I feel that you've been going through a lot of heart healing. Look here at the heart and the heart. So it's really significant here. Okay, so lots of heart feelings. So hopefully you'll feel that through the cards and my words as I'm speaking. And on the back of the card, it says, as you understand your true nature and your true purpose. And I really wanted to pause on that word purpose for you. Your life will be permanently transformed, and then you can begin to change the world. And this really is signifying that you felt like you're really wanting to be in touch with your sense of purpose in life, and that is happening for you, that when you move on to this next job or, you know, your future work, that you are heading towards positive change where you will be helping others as well, which is important, and nurturing your sense of purpose. You're leading to a sense of freedom. You had 2 freedom cards pop up here. And so you're free to choose what you want. And I want you to feel strong and empowered in your freedom. Every age has its infinite possibilities came up as an affirmation for you. And my spirit rejoices as I improve the quality of my life. You're entering a period of fertility and growth, and it's only just beginning. You're in the infancy stages, so if you just look at it that way, and there are gifts of money, time and effort, new career opportunities, beautiful green fertile cards. Both of these go lovely together. So if there's any loans or debts, this is a positive sign for that, and also for your new job and your financial future.